Two Albertas, one group defending a pastor who defied public health rules for months, another drawing stars in chalk, paying tribute to each of the more than 2,000 Albertans who have died from COVID-19.
And they die alone and they die intubated. And that's trauma.
Despite the highest active caseload in Canada, there's little consensus on what to do about it.
I think they're a bit overreaching. I really don't think there is a need for going as far as we're going with the lockdowns and all that.
I think it's better to have a real hard, painful May than a sad, really depressing July.
In hotspots, junior high and high schools are online, gyms are closed. Across the province, retail is capped and restaurants are limited to takeout or patio only.
It can be a challenge for sure, and this entire past year and a bit, we've just had the mentality from the beginning of rolling with the punches, but they are sincere punches.
Chris Armstrong and her partner wish government would crack down.
The current enforcement is, to put it lightly, a bit of a joke.
A weekend rodeo with hundreds went ahead despite warnings from officials. That seemed to be too much for the Premier today.
Apparently they don't care or are somehow choosing to ignore the hundreds of their fellow Albertans in hospital and intensive care beds right now, battling this disease and in some cases fighting for their lives.
Furious public health experts pointed the finger back at Kenney.
There has been utter hypocrisy in actually role modeling these public health regulations.
Some of the government's own MLAs have publicly disagreed with COVID health measures. With pressure mounting and cases spiking, Jason Kenney says tomorrow, new restrictions are coming. Carolyn Dunn, CBC News, Calgary.